Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. I hope everybody is well. It is PinkBella. Welcome back to my channel. I'm recording this video for you on the day before the 24th of September. And I wanted to pull some cards. There's all these rumors about what's happening on the 24th of September. We've got the new moon in Libra on the 25th. And I'm going to do a reading for us for the upcoming week as well. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you all, STARSEEDS, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000. My name is PinkBella, also known as Tracy. I'm a 12th to 22nd dimensional quantum Akashic reader and healer. I work with STARSEEDS all around the world. Blue rays, divine union partnerships, twin flames, and also those of you connected to the Emerald Order. So I had a really profound download earlier this week, and I got blocked from sharing it. So I'm going to try and record it now. And I also want to pull some cards just about different things that are happening. If you would, thank you for being here, all the new subscribers. If you would thankfully hit the thumbs up button to share this video and these messages around the quantum field and all timelines and realities. I'd really be grateful. And thank you for subscribing and sharing if you're called for as well. So there's many videos and all sorts of categories on my YouTube channel for those of you who are new. I've been on the Starseed download and activation since the 90s, but looking back on it, even as a child, I knew that I was a starseed. Many of us came in to be these pillars of light, to be these frequencies, to bring and embody new earth, the fifth dimension, and start working towards that as a goal. So I do see us all coming together and collaborating more and working on more things together to help the process move along, thankfully. There's lots going on in the third dimension, as we know, and oh, by the way, happy birthday to all the Libras. We are officially in Libra season. Happy equinox blessings. We just passed the threshold. So it is now spring in the southern hemisphere and it is fall here in the northern hemisphere. And I love the change of seasons. I love like knowing that we've moved from a very intense sun and light codes into like it's still beautiful energy, but it's like a little less intense and a little bit more focusing now. We still have 7 planets retrograde, including Chiron. That's why there's a difference between what various astrologers say. Some don't believe Chiron is a planet, but as far as I'm concerned, it is. It's connected to all of us. It's connected to the story of the wounded healer, which existed for many of us in lots of different past lives and timelines and realities. Okay, we've come back here many times to try and create the new earth, and now this time there's so many of us heard the call after the 40s and the 50s to incarnate and be here. So for some of you, it's been such a deep sleep, it's been such intensity. I've been told that millions of starseeds will start to wake up very quickly over the coming days, weeks, and months, which is beautiful. So I knew that I was a starseed first. Then I was always seeing healers. I had many health issues since I was a child because the food additives started to be added to different foods in the 60s. And then I started on my own personal healing journey because of that. I've been to many, naturopaths over the years. I've learned all about herbology. I've studied aromatherapy. I create my own aromatherapy. And I'm also like a Reiki master quantum healer. And of course I read cards and I'm intuitive as well. So this is just the process of, through this equinox and through this time, another period of leveling up. Libra is about balance, and we are in the Libra energy. So we're going to be shown maybe where we're out of balance or where we know we want to bring balance back into our reality. And some of it's connected to past lives and karma. So I'm going to do a little reading about the new moon, and new moons are about new beginnings as well. Okay, so a fantastic time to keep setting intentions and affirming and really think about like what they were sharing with me, because this new moon is so close to the sun moving into Libra that it's giving us that extra push for our affirmations and our intentions for the equinox. Okay, beautiful. All right, so first thing I want to do is, oh yes, if anybody would like to work with me, everything that I share here today or in previous videos, there's always like another layer, and I'll be talking about the new layer for the sessions coming up this month. Oh, we haven't hit October yet. So the color ray and flame that's specific for sessions this month, and I always bring in other color rays as well, depending on what your higher self suggests, is the violet and gold flame with the benefits of black tourmaline for grounding and protection and clearing, and also selenite for balancing as well. So yeah, so interesting what's going on right now. So everyone's been asking or talking about September 24th. Oh, I'm off track. I apologize. So we have 7 planets retrograde. One of them is Mercury. That's why I'm sort of all over the place. I wrote a little list to stay focused. So I am a Gemini with Virgo rising. Both are aligned with Mercury being direct. So when Mercury goes retrograde, sometimes the words and the speaking process sort of get intertwined. But right now we have 7 planets retrograde. Mercury will go direct October 2nd. And then we'll have a little bit of a cleanup for that. But then Mars is going to go retrograde. So we're still going to have 7 planets retrograde. Retrogrades mean the planets are sort of like, they look like they're going backwards. They've kind of come to a halt for us to kind of clean up, basically to clean up timelines. And I consider a timeline past life, parallel timelines, ancestral healing. It's a really good time for retrogrades to clean up old projects and complete projects as well. So we still have a lot going on, but once Mercury goes direct, a lot of the technology will work better. And we're going to all sort of, our communication, including emails, etc., will be functioning a little bit better as well. What else do they want me to share about? If you would like to work with me, the specials are down below in the description box. You can email me as well. I do pretty well update my website every other day. So you can check out those benefits. And if you are on soul mission or you'd like to start your soul mission, there are specific starseed blue reactivation sessions as well. And there's also a bundle for a soul mission package, which brings in an activation, and we work together every couple of weeks. What was the other thing? Oh, one of the most popular sessions right now is the distance quantum healing seals and soul contracts release and removal. So that includes the 7 jseals and 4 other seals. That's on my website as well. That's the distance healing session. So you just relax at home. Okay. All right. So let's check in now with the 24th, which is tomorrow. To me, one of the messages I was getting is a date that was going to be used for the Team Dark, but the white hats, the Team Light, absolutely know what's going on, and everything's been counterbalancing. And I do believe many of us have been assisting with that behind the scenes. So I'm not concerned about it. I do know that in my reality, including for me, there's like a new beginning, an opportunity to celebrate and be with those that we care about. But it's also clearing up past timelines. So I was shown past timelines when I lived in Australia. I was shown past timelines from when I grew up in junior high and high school. And I was also shown cleaning up timelines from 2011 and 12. So this is this does feel like a really, really positive new moon. And it's also one of the key things to amplify at this time for both, no matter where we are on the planet, is new levels of abundance. Okay. All right. So let me just check in with the 24th. I'm just going to pull some. I will be getting a camera to show all the cards, but I just want to pull a couple of cards around the 24th and just sort of see what's going on. But my understanding is that it's actually going to be a very positive experience. The date that the powers that be picked to have Queen Elizabeth II for her service, the 19th, was specifically chosen to try and amplify this negative timeline, to try and block our ascension and timeline. But we're all very aware now that we've been working diligently to keep it high. So if any of you did feel sort of off or strange around the 19th or 20th, that was partly what was going on. Okay, there were some ceremonies being that are very low vibration now, like black magic, etc., that were also in process, and that has been cleared up by many of us. So well done, everybody. Okay, all right. I just want to pull one more card. Okay, and then I'm going to pull clarifiers, and then I'll show the cards. Okay, I'm just asking the universe the best messages for the 24th, and clarifiers for the cards that I've already pulled for us all, and then Okay, and then there's the bottom of the deck. So that's interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. All right. So overall, so what I'm getting is the clarifier cards were the original timeline, and the Rider Tarot cards are sort of explaining what's changed or how that's been handled. So first off, the card that came in was the Tower card, disruption. So isn't that interesting? Tower as in the London Bridge falling down. So it was, all of this has been sort of created as a disruption for Team Light. The clarifier for that card is the 10 of Pentacles, which is family and soul tribe celebrating. So new beginnings for us all, celebration, abundance, what they originally have planned. It has been completely shifted by the White Hats as well. I'm also hearing like there is movement forward with the new financial system. So not out of fear, but just make sure it's just wise, I think, to make sure that we've got a few supplies, we've got extra water, especially if if you have pets as well, and to maybe have a little cash at home, that kind of thing. Just because there still might be some disruptions in the current system. Okay, I feel like a lot of it's going to be behind the scenes. And I feel like some of it's already shifted over to the new quantum system as well. Okay, we're just not, it just hasn't been made public. Okay, the next card is the Devil card, which is the dark, Team Dark. Okay, so that was the original plan. And they were hoping, Three of Swords, they were hoping that our wounds and our sadness and the grief would take over the planet, just like it did in 1997 when Princess Diana passed away. But it didn't work because there's so many of us that are so conscious and aware, and our third eyes are on now. Okay, so that was the original plan. The grief, whoever has been in grief, that's been perfect because you've been cleansing your heart chakra, your quantum field, and and the collective, like it was a collective cleansing as well. So all the grief was actually served a higher purpose as well. Okay. This is beautiful. So the outcome of all of that. So the 24th tomorrow is really, it's a new beginning. It's the prep for the Libra new moon. We're still in this equinox, new beginning, zero reset. I was getting that all last week. Prime Creator, the message was, it's a zero reset. It's a fresh new start like that we've never had before. And then the 9 of Pentacles, which is this beautiful soul. She is at peace. She's balanced, she's trusting, she's in nature. So it's really, really positive. Both of this is like divine feminine energy. And what I want to share is the divine feminines were going through such a healing and transformation at this time. And that came in as part of the download. Okay. Now, this is another message that came in as the moon, which is about the Libra new moon. And usually the moon is about something hidden. Okay, but this is a clarifier card. So let me just see. So it's the number 6, it says memories of love. So for some of you through this new moon or through this process this last week, may be going through a healing of your heart chakra. That might be the grief. It also might be just releasing old energy, sadness. I heard forgiveness. Forgiveness is really important, especially for yourself, and that whatever's been hidden will be revealed as well. So the whole scenario is not as it seems. We really are kind of watching a movie now. Overall, the whole message, first off, the Hermit came in, which is connected to our star families, the Galactics, Team Light. And they're letting us know that we're getting it's so interesting. This is at the bottom of the deck, and then it came back up. So we're getting such a revamp of our throat chakra. So, and it's so interesting. This is about our star families, but it's been like a real, when 7 planets are retrograde, most of us want to go into hermit mode and go and withdraw and be quiet. And that's been so our throat chakra can heal, how balanced. So we're just starting to head out of that now. So some of the celebrations that people are being, called to, including myself, it's not like it's every day, but it's a new beginning because our throat chakras are at a new frequency, as well as opening up our superpowers as well. Okay. So I'm going to just put the cards all back in the deck, and I'm going to pull some new cards now for the Libra new moon, and just a couple of messages for our for the week as well. I'll shuffle the deck too. Okay, so first off with the Libra new moon, Libra is about balance, balancing the scales. And I did write down, it's at 2 degrees, 49 minutes, which adds up to a 6. So it's a 6 energy. which is connected to the Lover's card in the Tarot, which is about balance, okay? But it's very, like, it's 2 degrees. It's like just barely in Libra. So let me just, I just found a couple of posts to read. Just hold on here. Okay, so this is from Leona Angelica. So her theme for this new moon is balancing karma. The new moon opens new doors, bringing new opportunities into your life. However, that path, that door leads you, me, all of us, to depend on how much responsibility we have to take for our own life, our own path, our own reality. We all need to do the work to heal, to fix unhealthy patterns, to have self-discipline, to release grudges, and to come into acceptance. This new moon, hold on, sorry. This new moon will reach you to put your ego aside and not to take things for granted. You are being prepared to walk on the path to receive karmic rewards and pay of karmic debts before October's full moon. And gratitude is such, like I said, it's in the previous video, it's one of our superpowers, okay? So whenever you're in a bad space, if you can move yourself back into gratitude for what you have in this now moment, that in itself will shift the scales and balance the scales. New moon in Libra. It doesn't say who this is by, but it just says the new moon in Libra brings a much needed loving and balancing energy with us from the cosmos, from the creator, being in, for all the retrogrades, and symbolizes new beginnings. It encourages us to focus on mutually beneficial relationships, so soul tribe, new opportunities, new people in our lives, with a huge push to acknowledge our own needs and desires and ensure we are receiving as much as we give. So if you're a super giver, you've been giving, it's time for you to receive. If you're always into receiving, then it's time for you to replenish and forgive. Okay. All right. So did I write anything else down about that? No, I'm going to pull some messages for the Libra new moon. Now I pulled a couple of gateway light activation cards. So interesting. And I just asked the cards, what are the best messages for this Libra new moon? So first off, we got the central sun. Okay, we're getting abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Next, a message for all of us is we're going through a crown chakra upgrade. I would say a full chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, and miracles and miraculous energy. All right, and then star gathering. Stars are aligning, remembering home and soul family and soul tribe, which is so beautiful. Get an itchy nose. Yeah, so let's pull some cards. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to leave that there because that's abundance. And just ask specifically any other messages for this new moon in Libra. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and then I'll pull clarifiers as well. Okay, so I'll show you all. The next bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups, which is balance. This is balance of divine feminine, divine masculine. I was also given that we have grown so much since the Lion's Gate, and we are wrapping that up now and completely moving into this Libra balance energy, preparing us for the next 3 months. Okay. Yeah, so when we move into the equinox, we rebalance, and then we prepare for the solstice, and then it goes on. We also are going to be moving into eclipse season. Oh yeah, so September 25th, it'll be 1 month to the first eclipse in October. So we're already going to be having things moving back and forth, people coming and going and realigning us with our highest timeline. Okay, all right. Yeah, for those of you who are, that's what they're showing me. This is like there's a lion with wings, and 2 cups, but there's also, divine feminine, divine masculine. So for those of you that are wishing to manifest your divine union, your divine partnership, all the retrogrades are kind of recalibrating the timelines for you to be on the same timeline. Okay, all right. So overall, 4 new abundance, 4 divine union, 4 new beginnings. The first thing that came in is the 7 of Swords, with the soul carrying a lot of weight but looking backwards. We're not to look backwards. We're to release the past and let it go and start fresh every single day. But this is again for the new moon, to relinquish anything that's heavy in your backpack, which is also in your Akashic records. Okay, so that's what I help in sessions. I help you release what's in your backpack to align you with your heart and lighten your load as well. And some of that's ancestral. So this soul is like trying to move forward but looking backwards. So this is a really great time. They're letting me know to release So many pentacles have come in. So we've got Ace of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and also, again, the 10 of Pentacles. So a fantastic opportunity to amplify abundance and prosperity, and or whatever your intentions and wishes are. This is such an amazing new moon for that. Okay, so let me pull, I'm just going to shuffle the deck and pull some clarifiers. Let's pull a clarifier for the 7 of Swords first. Any other insights we can get? Awareness. So to let go of the past opens up the future and allows you to have more superpowers, more access to creative and creator energy, and more access to your third eye as well. So the more we let go of the past, the more we rise and raise higher. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You have gained a spiritual strength. Everything you've gone through up until now is not who you are. Everything that you've gone through right now is to have completed so many tests and initiations to allow more abundance into your reality. Okay, so if you still have belief systems around there's not enough money or whatever my current reality is, that's the way it's always going to be. That's what you're to release and let go of to allow more abundance to come in. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, which is about family and celebrations and everyone working together. Sacral chakra. Interesting. Oh, okay. So all of this is connected to our creativity. All right. So the sacral is old imprinting. It's old energy around ancestral belief systems. So the more healing and clearing we do for ourselves, the more we're going to be able to receive abundance and align with our highest timeline. Okay. Let's pull one more card for the Ace of Pentacles, which is again we could be getting worried about the financial reset very soon as well. Okay. So the Tower card came in around the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that's what they're just letting me know what I shared earlier, that there might be some disruptions in the system right now. So not out of fear, just to prepare as well for anything. Okay. But the amazing thing is like, listen to your higher self, listen to your wisdom, because that's you. Like, listen to whatever your inner voice is saying you should have at home to prepare if there are any disruptions. Okay. And spending time in solitude is fine as well. That's what we were just talking about. You might be called out on assignment to be social, but you still might not be ready because there's so many planets to retrograde. Being in solitude is such a superpower because that's where you hear your higher self. That's where you connect with your angels and your guides. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put all of these cards aside now. What a great reading. Oh, they're just letting me know one more. I'm going to pull one more message about divine unions, divine partnerships. I haven't been called to do a union or twin flame reading yet, but I'm sure that that's coming soon enough. Okay, let's just have one more message about the unions. Destiny. Trust, have faith. Whatever, if you wish to manifest a union, then it's destined because you're the creator of your own reality. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me just quickly look at the download. And I think I'll be bringing more information in about this because there was something that came up in class this past week with the Starseed Superpower classes about some of the assignments that we're working on, but I don't feel it's relevant for me to share too much about that today. But I just want to let you all know that many of us are not only love and light amplifiers and holding that frequency, but we're also warriors. And I've just been given information about some of the assignments that I've been on, that there's already a cleanup happening from us, from our aspects that are in our other dimensions, helping to heal and clear some of the old energy or some of the energies that's been holding Earth in a lower frequency. Okay. And that's including the AI energy. Okay. So we are right now going through massive DNA rewrites, including ancestral. We are releasing deep stories. So many of the traumas started, including with the divine partnerships, twin flame partnerships at the fall of Atlantis. So many of you are healing that at this time, or healing another piece of it. Through that fall of Atlantis, we also, at that time, we were aware of the galactic wars. We were aware of the dark ETs. We were aware of the AI wars. So for many of you that are just finding out about this or learning about this or remembering about this, it's because it's part of our assignment to come in to help battle this on many different timelines and realities. So it has happened before, and we have known about it, and many of us have been part of the galactic wars as well. So some of that will be part of the sessions moving forward. I'll be ensuring that if there's any ancestral DNA connected to the dark ETs, I have been given permission to clear in the galactic and the intergalactic Akashic records, of course, via creator and releasing soul contracts around that. Okay, that's also preparing us for what's coming. Some of the messages that came in for feminines, we're moving deeper into being a divine feminine. We're releasing any or being given an opportunity to heal and release any of the old feminine templates around abandonment, betrayal, jealousy, and envy towards our other sisters, because that was a plant from Team Dark. So those emotions are things that they feed off of, and they are ideas that they planted within us to mistrust our sisters or believe that there's not enough, believe that we can't all work together. So those have been flat out lies that have been fed to all of us as feminines. Okay, we're moving deeper into our divine feminine heritage and right to work with our sisters, okay, and trust our sisters as well. For divine masculines, you as well, you're moving into the old distorted masculine template. You're going through releasing abandon, jealousy, believing you need multiple females around you to feel at one with the creator, and that is an old program, and that also was part of the game that Team D wanted you to play, and or make you feel that you weren't worthy of even one divine feminine. Okay, so that as well is healing for you all, so you can move in more into your divine masculine template. Okay, let me just see. I wrote this last week, so it came in fast and furious. We're going through massive activations of the 12th dimensional chakras and realities. And many different codes are coming in, including sacred geometry and colors. And I am going to get back to pulling my sacred geometry cards. They did remind me to do that. So next reading, I'll make sure that I have those messages for us again as well. So everything is basically right now a zero reset, a rebuild, a reboot, chakras, meridians, quantum field. Plus, what came in class this week is our Merkabahs are healing, our light ships are healing. So they haven't been working at 100% either. Part of the distortion for all of us has been around what we were given as the monarchy and the regal lineage. So what they shared with me, what I got knocked out on Monday, and they showed me that, just as an example, we'll use as our DNA doesn't look like a circle, but they showed me a circle, and they showed me with the main piece leaving for now. So in the outside, on the third dimension, it looks like someone else is taking over and it's moving forward. No, that person's actually not even going to be coronated for a year, and so much is going to happen in the next couple of months. So we're not to focus on any fear around that. What they showed me was with this circle, this large piece got removed, and there's healing for all of us right now. And I will be assisting you through this healing through sessions as well. It's like there were codes that were activated ancestrally. Just with this person that just passed away, it was the lineage and the lies that we've been told since the fall of Atlantis. Okay, so that is connected to all of us, especially if you incarnated in England or any of the Commonwealth countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, other areas around the world, including India, Africa, any place where the British Empire has touched, which is pretty well all of us. And of course, the US, because the US formed based on releasing themselves from the English control. Okay, so just as an example, I just asked what percentage of our deaths was held back because of that story, that manipulation. 88%. In the UK, 100%. Australia, 88%. I just asked about Europe in general, 68%. Asia, 100%. India, 100%. And I can't even read that. I can't even read. Oh, Africa, 77%, because I was thinking about Kenya because I traveled there and I realized how much influence with the trains and everything, how much the British Empire had been there. Okay, so there's so much more of the story that we don't know that we're to prepare ourselves for. So if you're watching this, you might not even resonate with anything I just said, but some of you might. And I'm just helping you remember, so we're prepared for what the story that we're going to be shared with. Okay, all right. So that's all I'm going to do for that. I'm going to pull some chakra messages. I forgot to do it in the last reading. I had to cut the reading short. So I'm just going to ask if there's any other timelines that we're looking at through this weekend, through this new moon weekend. We've got the high heart, cosmic heart. So they want me to talk about that. It says beloved, and I'm going to talk about that. I'm feeling it actually. It came in twice. I'm feeling it so strongly right now. Really. And it's a really warm, fuzzy feeling, like so much energy is coming in. Okay. So there's no timelines in this deck, but there's two hearts, a third eye, and a crown. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel. And let's talk about the high hearts. We have two high hearts, and let's look at the magical unicorns, the beloved. So this is considered part of the 12 chakra system. I call it sometimes the high heart, sometimes the cosmic heart. It's a new chakra to activate compassion and love for all beings, all animals, all life. And once it opens, you'll feel a pop. It starts to activate your 12 chakra system. But they've brought me like another counterbalancing chakra. I call it the cosmic star now because it's connected to this chakra, and it's between the belly button and the heart chakra. So that's a balancing right now that I'm bringing into sessions, and it's helping to connect to your 22nd chakra system. It's stabilizing the physical body, and it's also stabilizing the 13th chakra, okay, which is another level up from the 12 chakra system to receive more guidance and more source universal energy. So that's coming in. Of course, the magic of the unicorns is coming in. We have third eye activations, crown. I can feel it. As we release the old, and they're focusing, they're still trying to send out frequencies every day to shut our third eye down. So that's why it's important, like, to listen to your body. What does it need? Healthy foods, exercise, detoxing. I've started detoxing again. I'm back to the gym. I've been hiking. So spending as much time outside while the elements support us is super important. Drinking clean water. Archangel Michael, there's our heart, there's the planet. We all came because we heard the call. We heard the call to be with Gaia, with Earth, and to help everyone. But Archangel Michael as well is just saying our heart is connected to Earth, but also to Source. And Archangel Michael is very much in alignment with the blue rays, with the Lyran lineage, with the real noble energy, the line back to Prime Creator Source, all that is. Okay. All right. Oh, they're showing me. This is the timeline when Egypt was a Stargate. All right. So this symbolism is so powerful. It's helping all of you, even if you don't know, it's helping all of you remember the beginning. Remember that the pyramids, what they actually were, that they were transmitters, that they were transporters, that's how many of us transported in and out of the planet. That's the Orion system over the pyramids, and then the star Sirius as well. Okay. So many of you are connected to that timeline and that reality. There was some trauma there too when that timeline closed down, for sure. So that would be some of the galactic traumas that are healing. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, and that's what some of the fear might be around even working with some of the star families of light, of the galactic wars. So let me just see if there's any other. Oh, I love it. Okay, you're saying this is perfect. So we're going through a heart healing cleansing. Raphael, emerald green. Raphael is very much connected to the Emerald Order. And we're allowed to remember more about the Emerald Order as well. So again, I'll be doing more videos around that too. But we're really going through a heart healing and clearing at this time so we can be clear and focused with our intentions, our prayers, and our affirmations. And then Haniel, root chakra, balance and integrity. So literally we're building the balance from roots up. So if you're feeling unstabilized, if you're feeling wobbly, feet on the ground, outside, hug those trees, like that's how you're going to feel connected. Okay. That's how you're going to bring that balance back into your reality. Okay. To sign off, let's pull a dragon, a unicorn, and a crystal for everybody. Just pull all the decks over here. I'm just going to ask the dragons, best dragon for us for this weekend, for the new moon. Next video, I'm not sure when I'll be able to create a video after this, so let's just see until the next time. Okay, they're letting me know too. I love it. Okay, we get two. See, bonus dragon. Okay, so the blue dragon from the Pleiades. So all of you connect to the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians are us. We are the Pleiadians, the seven sisters. They're helping many of you open up that high heart. And it's a blue dragon for the Pleiades, preparing you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Okay. So the blue dragon for the Pleiades is helping all of you activate that blue ray frequency and to heal your heart if you feel your heart needs healing at this time. The rainbow dragon's coming in to say, keep working with me to help manifest those dreams of yours. So brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept new opportunities. I love it. Let's ask the unicorns. The unicorns would like to come in and work with us. I'm going to pull two. Let's pull, yeah, 2 dragons, 2 unicorns, 2 crystals. That adds up to 6, which is the balanced number. Okay. Oh, I love it. The unicorn of prosperity. You can't make this up. Okay. So the unicorn of prosperity, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Let's activate another unicorn message for this week. This message, freedom. The unicorn of freedom is coming in. Feel free. Release yourself more. The more we release old timelines for ourselves and the ancestors, the more we free ourselves up from the control of the matrix. Okay. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. And I'm hearing claim your sovereignty through this new moon. And what crystals? What crystals do you recommend? Blue lace agate or some type of blue stone for our throat chakra for healing. It's for communication, and it's number 6. Number 6. So any type of blue stone right now will help you stay at peace and grounded and focused and be able to think more clearly until Mercury goes direct as well. And fluorite is perfect. It's also a fantastic stone to help think clearly and be more connected to your spirit guides, your higher self. Third eye activation, number 16. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with me today. And whenever I upload this, I will be live with you as well. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Again, if you'd like to work with me, either in person or for a distance healing session, check out the specials below and email. Hala nui loa, love and aloha to you all. I'll be back soon. Take care.